Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at a POE security system that I just got to install at my mother-in-law's house. You see, since the situation with the Guthrie family became big news, my wife has been absolutely paranoid about her mother. The situations are very similar. My mother-in-law is also 84 years old and also lives by herself. So to put my wife's mind at ease, I decided to get this 4-camera system that can be viewed from anywhere on any device, plus it has its own base station with a huge hard drive, so there's no chance of the camera footage getting lost. So in this video, I will test this system out first before I install it to see if it does everything that I need, plus at the same time make a review for my viewers. So if you've been looking for a good quality and easy to install security system but didn't know which one to get, then stick around as I unbox and test this puppy. Alright then, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features that this guy has, but before we get started testing this guy, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you get notified every time I do another product review video, DIY project, or a sale at a big box store where I can help you save more money. Alright then, so this is the 4K 8-channel POE security system from Onwote, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this kit retails for $455.99, and it does have a 1-year warranty. So what do you get included when you get this guy? Well, you get the cameras, the cables, the base station, the manual, all sorts of stuff to get you all set up and running. So this is an 8-channel PoE or Power over Ethernet security camera system. It comes with 4 cameras, which I thought was enough for my needs, but being an 8-channel system means that you have room to grow. You can expand the system at any time by adding up to 4 more cameras from Onwote. You can also use any type of camera that Onwote sells, such as a fixed position camera, adjustable like the ones that I have here, PTZ, etc. This system can be easily expanded to suit your needs. This bundle comes with 4 cameras that produce 4K 8MP 2160 video and also has 2-way audio. This way you should get a very clear picture and also allows you to communicate with anyone on the other side of the camera. These cameras have a 125-degree wide field of view and are made with a metal housing which is much more durable than your standard ABS plastic camera. These cameras are IP66 all weatherproof, so they can be used indoors or outdoors without any trouble. The operating temperature on these cameras is from minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, so you should be able to use them just about anywhere. This system comes with its own 2 terabyte base station, which is expandable up to 10 terabytes if you want to have more recording space. This means that you will never run out of storage room for your security footage and is also accessible from anywhere at any time. You can review the footage using the free downloadable app for your phone or tablet, and you can also view footage on your PC or a dedicated monitor hooked up to the base station, so you have multiple ways to check the footage. You can also allow up to 128 remote users to access the footage remotely if you give them access. Great for keeping an eye on an elderly family member. This system also has a built-in smart AI that can detect the difference between cars, humans, or animals. This way it is great for eliminating false positives. The AI also uses a smart color night vision method for recording at night. It will record in infrared night vision if no light is available. But when it senses a human or a car, it will automatically turn on the built-in LED lights to record in full color. So this 4-camera, 8-channel security system is both great for business or personal use, for keeping an eye on your business location or a family member at home. With remote access and a large base station for recording all your footage, this seems like a very capable security camera system. So let's hook this up and take a little closer look at how it performs. Alright guys, so let's take a little closer look at this system and take a look at some of the features and so forth that it has. Some stuff I didn't talk about previously in the intro. Now looking at the base station here, see I have it propped up here so you can see a little bit better. That's the back of the base station, that's where everything gets connected. Now here is where you have the camera connection. Like I said, it's an Ethernet connection. So it's like what you would normally connect in the back of your modem or your computer, that kind of thing. You plug in the cameras here. This system comes with 4, but you have 4 more empty slots that you can fill with other cameras. This is your connection right here. This cable, which is another Ethernet cable, but this is for your modem. You hook this up to your modem so you have Wi-Fi access. Now, let me just point out, some people I know are going to ask me, you do not need Wi-Fi to use these cameras. You could use these cameras locally and just view it on a PC or through the monitor that you hook up to this guy. But if you want to be able to see the footage remotely, you definitely do need to hook it up to your modem. So the system will work with or without internet. You choose how you want to use it. To use it locally, do not need internet. To use it remotely, you definitely do need internet. Right here, you have 2 USB connections. One of them is going to be for your mouse. The other one you can use for whatever else you need. These are for your monitor, HDMI or VGA. You can hook up your monitor right there. And if you want to have right there audio out, you want to hook up a speaker, you can do that as well. And that's your power connection right there. On the front of it, that's not really a lot. You're probably going to have some, idiot lights that turn on in a little bit over here. Once we plug it in, that's probably all you're going to see. Nothing much on the front of it. The manual brings you everything right there. There's like 2 or 3 different manuals that explain everything. This is the power supply for the base station. These are the cables for the cameras. This is your basic Ethernet cable. You just route that from the base station throughout your house to the cameras themselves, and you just plug them in. And the power and everything is in this one cable, so you only need to run one cable. Now, the cameras do give you the ability, they do have 2 separate hookups. You do have a 12-volt connector right there if for whatever reason, you can't power it through here. If this cable is not good enough for you, you can't power it for whatever reason, you have a separate 12-volt connector. But that one you can cap off. It has a little cap. If you don't need to use it, just plug it in right there and you're good to go. You don't need to do anything else to it. Now, let's see, the cameras themselves, they come with this base for it, and then you attach the camera to the base itself. So it's removable for installation purposes. And the cameras themselves mount up like this. So this is like an under soffit type of camera. You mount it up like that. I mean, I guess you could mount it like that if you really wanted to, but I don't see who's going to do that. Most people are going to mount it up like this under a soffit, and then you adjust it to have whatever view you want to have. There you have the lens right there, the LEDs, infrared, and the speaker and microphone over here. The speaker there, microphone there. And these cameras are not lightweight. They're metal. It's like a metal alloy kind of a thing. So I don't know what they use, zinc or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. But it is a metal camera, so it is much more durable than your typical ABS. Now, I know some people are probably thinking to themselves, well, it's like inconvenient having to run a cable to power up the cameras and all that. That's really a pain in the butt. How about just a battery-operated camera? Well, everything in life has its pros and cons. You could go with a battery-operated camera if you want to, but let me tell you both the good and the bad. The good and the bad about these cameras are that the bad thing is you have to run a cable. The good thing is that they're live 24/7. They do not sleep. The battery-operated cameras, you don't have to run a cable. But guess what? They go to sleep to conserve the battery. And then sometimes, I know, because I have battery-operated cameras, sometimes when there is activity, if it's too fast, the camera will miss it. It'll turn on, because I've had that happen. The footage will be that the camera turns on, but whoever walked in front of it's already gone, if they're quick enough to do that. So if you have somebody come and do some damage to your property and just run off, the camera may wake up and show you nothing because it takes a little while for it to actually power up. So that's the bad thing about battery operated or solar cameras. They go to sleep and it takes about a good 10 to 15 seconds for them to wake up. These guys are always awake. So the moment someone steps in front of them, bam, they're recording. There's nothing missing. You're going to see everything right from the start. And that's exactly what my wife wanted. She didn't want to have any time delays and any footage or, any kind of stuff being lost. Since, like I said previously, she's paranoid about what happened in Arizona. So that's the reason we went with these guys. It's a little bit more work for me, a little bit more trouble, but the results are much better. That's why this type of camera is used more for business. Businesses want instant, constant relay of information. They don't want to have a camera that goes to sleep. Just like they don't want employees that go to sleep, they don't want cameras that go to sleep either. And having a big base station like this means you don't need to pay anybody for your footage. It's all right there on the base station. Having 2 terabytes, that's a lot of footage you can record. That could be, weeks or months of footage. And you can open that up, and it's just a hard drive inside. You take out the hard drive and put a bigger one in there, and you can go all the way up to 10 terabytes, which, my goodness, that is a lot of information right there. So that's pretty much a rundown of this stuff. Let's get it hooked up and see how it looks. All right, guys, so here we have this guy set up. It only took me a couple of minutes to set it up, really, because it has a setup wizard. All you do is go through the setup wizard, and in 30 seconds to a minute, you're all set up. I didn't bother really to change the date or any of that kind of stuff, since I'm going to install this somewhere else. This is not its permanent location. I didn't bother with the dates or any of that kind of stuff, or the router or any of that, because I'm not going to set it up on my router. I'm going to set it up on somebody else's router. So that shows you what this little guy is like when you have it all set up. And I have the camera set up right there so you can see what it looks like when you're using it indoors. And it really gives you a beautiful image. And you can see this guy is recording all the time. The little blinking red light there says record, tells you it's recording all the time. No sleeping on the job like some other cameras do. So what I'm going to do right now is that's what it looks like when all the lights are on. I'm going to turn off the lights to simulate nighttime, and then I'm going to walk in front of it and show you how the AI can detect a human and tell you that basically it turns on and starts recording in color night vision. So let me set up the camera and we'll do that little test right now. All right, so let's do this little test and see how the AI performs at nighttime. So you see me walking away right there. I just turned off all the lights in the garage, and I'm going to stand still so that it doesn't sense me as a human being. And basically it goes to infrared night vision. Now I walk in front of it, and it will go to the full LED turned on, and you get color night vision. So there's no lights in the garage. Everything is turned off, but the LEDs on the camera light up everything. And you can see I'm way over there at the periphery of it, and it still sees me and identifies me as a human being, and it lights up everything very nicely. So, it does its job. You see the red box, that indicates that it sees me as a human being. Now, when I hide from it, it'll go back to the infrared, and it takes about a minute to do it, but I'm going to cut down the time. I'm going to edit out, so that way you see how it turns back to infrared night vision when there's nothing around, when there's no lights around. If you have a powerful street light lighting up everything, then you get color night vision all the time. But otherwise, it'll switch back and forth, and you see it did a very good job, so the AI actually works very nicely at identifying human beings and possibly cars. The cars are not moving, so it doesn't identify it as a car or anything interesting that it should be recording. So there you go. The AI did a nice job, and it should sense humans without any trouble at all. All right, guys, so here you go. I mounted the camera outside so you can see what it looks like outside, what kind of quality of video it gives you when you mount it outside. Well, here you have a perfect example because you have a split right down the middle, a very sunny area and a very shaded area, and it still balances out the image quite nicely. You can see a lot of good detail in that shaded area. It's not washed out because the sunny area makes the camera go crazy. So it actually balances out two areas very nicely, regardless of what time of day you're looking at it. Trust me, some cameras can really get messed up when it's either too cloudy, too dark, too sunny, too whatever. So these are actually doing quite a good job. And you're looking at the picture as it's happening right now. So it's a pretty decent middle of the afternoon right now, and it looks pretty good. And one thing also to point out, these cameras come with 60 feet of cable for each camera. And if it's not enough for you, you can always buy more cable, buy a longer cable, buy extensions, and hook it up together and make it go as far as you need to go. So you're not limited by the cable that comes with the kit. That's just a starting point. If you need more cable, there's a lot of places online you can order it very, very inexpensively, and you can order 100 feet of cable, 120, 200 feet, whatever it is that you need. And you can also order different little connectors to make your line run even further. So totally up to you. Amazon is your best friend when you're looking for stuff like that. So there you go, guys. A nice set of cameras that I found on Amazon. POE security cameras that seem to do a really good job. If you're interested, you can check out the links below, and that way you can find out if it works out for you as well. They do also sell bigger kits if you want more cameras, and you can find the one that best suits your needs. This will hopefully do a good job at my mother-in-law's house, and it'll keep my wife nice and happy. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.